Someone that I am a fan of, and I'm going to guess based on his presence in the film, you're also a fan of, is Action Bronson, who fully steals a scene that he's in. How is working with him, and was that someone again that you had in mind from the beginning?
He was one of those guys that just came in and just crushed the audition. He was just so funny, and we just had to have him. And he's a blast. He's just a really fun guy to have on set, and he's definitely an interesting character, to say the least.
Yeah, it was funny. The last time we had him on the show, he was talking about how he was in The Irishman, which I kind of couldn't believe, and he was really good in that too. I'm like, wow, Action Bronson 2 for 2 right out of the gate.
Yeah, The Irishman and The King of Staten Island in the same year. It's pretty incredible.
Right, exactly.
Also couldn't care less. Just walked in, just crushes it. It's ridiculous.
Just rolls out right after. Yeah. I will say Action Bronson always been a great guest on our show, and we're never quite sure he's going to show up till the last minute, and he's never let us down.
Same on our set. We had no idea if he was ever going to come, and he showed up and just knocked it out of the park, and we're very grateful.
As long as people, it's incredible the patience you will have with people who deliver.
Yeah.
You play an aspiring tattoo artist in the film. You obviously have tattoos of your own. Is this something? Have you ever given one in real life?
I've given a couple of my friends little tiny tattoos with words and stuff, but nothing too crazy because I have a shaky hand, I was told. Yeah. So it's not really great for tattooing. Yeah,
it would seem like that's the way they just. It would be like if you're afraid of the water, they probably say, swimming's not for you. There's a scene where you work in a restaurant and there's people fight for tips, physically fight for tips. Is this something you pulled from your own life?
When I used to work at my uncle's Italian restaurant, if there was ever a beef with another coworker, it wouldn't be for tips, but if there was ever a beef, he thought it would be a great idea to have Hulk hands and boxing gloves after work, where you and your coworker could duke it out, and whoever wins the argument. And I got into one of those fights, and I got annihilated. So I just thought it would be funny to throw in the movie.
It was great in real life. Did you do it the same way? Did you do it in the center of the restaurant after hours?
Yeah, they just cleared everything out of the way, and they were like, "All right, Pete, you're up. I hope it was worth that argument you had earlier at 9 a.m." That's the thing is when you have a 12-hour workday, something you have at 9, you're like, I don't even care anymore. I don't want to get my ass kicked.
Yeah. Well, that's I would say at SNL, my theory was if you were upset about something, don't bring it up at the party. See if you're still mad on Monday. And the reality is time makes everything seem petty, which is helpful.
Right. Yeah.
Do you, you guys did 3, social distancing shows. You managed to do a song with Adam Sandler about being stuck at home, which was fantastic. I mean,
thank you.
Certainly a hero of mine. How did that come about?
I'm pretty tight with the Sandman, which is the coolest thing I think I ever get to say. He's just such a cool, nice guy. I can't explain how wonderful of a person he is. And I just reached out and texted him and was like, "Hey, is there any shot you would ever want to do a song together?" And he was like, "Hell yeah, buddy." And it was awesome. And we just sent each other notes and stuff back and forth. And he came up with that great verse, and it just fell together. I was really thrilled.
It is one of them. I think, when people ask you who are the nicest people you've met that are celebrities, it's really fun to be able to tell them that Adam Sandler is truly one of the nicest human beings they could imagine to meet. People are very happy to hear that because I think they would be heartbroken if he was a bad guy, and it is the opposite.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's definitely the best. Just very caring and sweet and actually not full of crap, which is very rare to find.
What back when you guys were doing the in-studio shows last season, did you have a personal favorite? Was there a highlight for you last year?
My favorite was the Mulaney show when we got to do another one of those bodega bathroom type things. And we had I just love those musical numbers. I think it's really fun to have a 12-minute sketch that's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's always fun to work with Mulaney. I think he's the greatest as well. So
It's also very fun that you are such an essential cog to this trilogy of musicals now. Like really, without your character's bad decisions, we never hear any of these songs.
Right, it's all up to me.
Buddy, congrats again on the movie. It's fantastic. Thank you so much for being here. It's always nice to see you. Hopefully next time it'll be in person.
Thanks for having me, Seth. I appreciate it. Hope to see you soon.
All right, say hello to your mother for me.
All right, I will.